present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week in Manchester, the fine metropolis boasting a wealth of culture and history. As the epicentre of the Industrial Revolution, it was here that a phrase was coined that has survived to this day. What happens in Manchester today happens in the rest of the world tomorrow. So if you're listening, rest of the world, tomorrow it's going to drizzle. The Manchester area has long welcomed immigrant labour from Europe. Salford was known as New Flanders because of its Flemish weavers, while Ancoats became known as Little Italy because it changed sides 3 times during World War II. The pioneering feminist Emmeline Pankhurst was born in Manchester. Starting in 1910, Pankhurst campaigned noisily for women's rights outside Parliament every day from 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She would have got there earlier, but she always had a stack of ironing to get through first. Another noted Mancunian was the businessman and philanthropist Jonathan Didcot. On retiring, he sold his business here and left to tend the poor and homeless in Liverpool, where his good work was said to be tireless. Just like his car. Since 2002, Manchester has been home to the Northern Imperial War Museum at Salford Quays. Last summer, they presented an exhibition of camouflage techniques and were proud to report that over 2,000 visitors a week failed to see it. Manchester's first aerodrome was opened at Trafford Park in 1911, where visitors could take pleasure trips in a novel form of aircraft powered by gas. These weren't a success, as in windy weather the pilot kept going out. Famous people from Manchester include Gordon Hill, the former top division football referee. Beginning in 1958, Mr. Hill officiated at over 400 matches. Sadly, he was forced to retire on medical grounds in 1972, when his eyesight suddenly came back. Nearby Wigan was the birthplace of James Thomson, inventor of the Thomson Tunneler. Designed in the 1950s, his rotary grinding machine meant tunnels all over Britain could be dug in a quarter of the time it used to take. But Thomson isn't alone in knowing how to bore the country quickly. Let me introduce the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Jeremy Hardy. And making a welcome return to tot up the scores and keep each of the teams abreast. Please welcome our scorer, the ever-delightful Samantha. The first round this week is round 1. It's called Uxbridge English Dictionary, and it's all about the meaning of words. Many of our listeners are ignorant of the true meanings of apparently similar terms. For example, it's quite astonishing how many have no knowledge of the difference between the terms enrapture and enamour. Well, listen up, because you learn something. You use enrapture to express enchantment and delight, whereas you use enamour to bang nails in. However, words are constantly changing their meaning, so I'd like the teams to share any new definitions they may have spotted recently. And Graeme, you can start.
Dumbstruck, a white van.
Minsk, Camp Russian Walk.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?